Hello, hello. We're getting things ready. Getting ready to go. Gonna stream some 1020 limit mix games tonight. Let me know if you're with us in the chat. We got some trivia that's going to be coming tonight. We've got some mix games that are going to be coming tonight. We got viewers coming in. Let's go. What's up, Henry? Oh, start off topic, but Dogecoin is rising. Oh no, I sold all of mine. Dogecoin is on the way up. All right, we got some 7-card stud. Looks like 7-card stud. High, low, 8 or better. That's what we're playing. Oh yeah, Dogecoin. No joke, up over 6. Looks like lots of crypto. Look at producer Josh. He's in the building today. Let's see who we got in the chat. 1. Something I can feel. 1. Let's go. We are going. Oh, there goes the alert. Okay. Ace, King, Queen, Jack. Wow, that's a big hand for stud. 2, 4, 5. For Jimmy, ace, deuce, 4, 5. Aces. That's 20. Jimmy. That's a okay spot to raise there for Jimmy. Oh, maybe less so now. Oh, Jimmy makes 2 pair. That's good enough. Just the aces. He said I made 2 pair. And there you go. First hand goes to Jimmy Chips. That's the man behind the voice that you hear in here sometimes when I'm away. Jimmy the Chips. We're going to have some trivia in here tonight. I have it on high authority that Clive has been preparing for this moment. We're playing 10-20 mix games. That means there are fixed betting limits of $10 and $20. Depending on the game, there's a certain number of small betting rounds and a certain number of big betting rounds. Right now we're playing 7-card stud 8 or better. That means it's a high-low split game. The high hand will split the pot with the low hand, and the 8 or better refers to the qualifier. So you must have 5 cards in your hand, 8 or lower. An ace counts as low in order to be eligible for the low. The high hand is just whatever the high hand is, no qualifier. You can win with 7 high if it's the best hand. No qualifier. Although, that would qualify for the low, too. I guess it would be tough to get the whole pot with 7 high, because if you had the best hand, then they would have the low. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to stop talking. Tonight's trivia, all about the millenniums between 2000 and 2009. Nice. Nice. Well, let me know if you're with me in the chat. If you like some the year 2000 trivia, get ready. I was 10 to 19 years old, says Jake Wade. Sick brag, bro. 3 aces here for Bruce. That's a pretty good hand. Usually tough to get any action when you got an ace up. Not going to slow Jimmy down. Jimmy makes 3 10s. Might think that's good. Raises. Gets called. He thought if he could win with... Oh, no, Jimmy has a full house. I'm sorry. Whoops. Shall we start with an ultra easy one, says Clive. I like easy trivia. I would like to know how many points it's worth, please. Ray in the game for $1,000. Abe in the game for $1,000. Jimmy. I think Jimmy's won every pot so far. He must have been in for 800, 700. Probably about in for 700. Jimmy, 5 points. Okay, first question is worth, as we hear a lot of action over there. Sounds like Dirty was involved with pretty big, some sort of big hand. Hopefully they're re-entering. They're playing the $300 buy-in, 100,000 guarantee tournament. That's what's going on back there. Still 2 more days of late registration. Not late registration, just 2 days of registration. 4 more flights. 12 o'clock and 5 o'clock tomorrow on Friday and Saturday. Okay, question number 1. Which U.S. president was elected in 2009? A, Barack Obama. B, Joe Biden. C, George Bush. D, Bill Clinton. I'm going to go with A, Barack Obama. Pair of queens is in the lead here. Ace, deuce, 3, 3, 6 for Ray. That's a good hand. He's got great draw for a low, and he's got a pair for the high. My guess was Barack Obama. The answer is A. Okay, if you're in on Twitch, I'm going to read the questions out loud for you, so you can go ahead and participate in the chat. I'll let them know what your answers are, but feel free to type it in the chat, your answers, if you want to play along, as Ray makes 2 pair there with a jack on 7th Street. It's good enough to take it down. We're doing a $10 ante on the button for this game, instead of every player anteing. It's just a way to keep the $1 chips to a minimum on the table. All right, Clive, we're ready. Ready for the next question. Don't forget to chime in the chat if you think you know the answer. So again, we're playing cards here at Prime Social in Houston, Texas, 7801 Westheimer. What kind of footwear became a fashion trend in the 2000s? Flip-flops. A, flip-flops. B, ballet flat. C, Crocs. D, slingbacks. What kind of footwear became a fashion trend in the 2000s? A. Flip-flops. B. Ballet flat. C. Crocs. D. Slingbacks. I believe the answer is Crocs. Ray with the pair of 7s here. Henry with the pair of 6s. Don't forget to type your answer in the chat if you want to participate. Once again, we're playing 10-20 mixed games here at Prime Social. Game's going to change every time the button passes in front of the dealer. Currently playing 7-card stud, 8 or better, 10-20 game. Stepping up the difficulty. So many smart people tonight, says Clive. That's nice. That's nice for him to start out with easy ones to build our confidence so we can all feel like we're, you know, Ken Jennings. Henry's the bring in with the deuce 3-7. Bruce with a good stud 8 or better hand. 4-5-6. Not loving the 3 up, but Abe coming along with a 10 king 8. I'm just gonna hope that's a typo. Abe hits a jack. Comes along. Everybody missed 4th Street there, it looks like. Ooh, great card for Bruce. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the kind you want to bet. Don't love seeing that 7 there. Doesn't know that there's another 7 that's dead. Henry has taken the lead with a high hand with a pair of 7s. Abe still coming along. For some reason. Bruce makes a pair of 6s. Not a terrible card for that hand. Abe picks up a double gut shot for the high side. Bruce is the only one with a low draw. With a live low draw. And let's see. I would take Bruce's hand. If I could choose. Oh, he makes 2 pair. But Henry makes a better 2 pair. Henry's going to win. Abe finally makes a pair. I'm guessing his cards are going to the muck. We're ready for another question, Clive. Hit us. Hit me with your best shot. Do-do-do-do. In the 2000s, which nation became the first to recognize same-sex marriages? A. Australia. B. France. C. The Netherlands. D. The United States. All right, I'm turning away, so you can put your... Oh, I can't read it again if I turn away. Hold on. In the 2000s, which nation became the first to recognize same-sex marriages? Australia, France, Netherlands, or the United States? As we get the next hand out here. I'm going with A, Australia. Mate. Crikey. Good day. I'm going with Australia. I think Ellen got married around that time, says Jake. That could be true. 2 right answers so far. Oh, it went 2 and 2. Oh, Chris. Chris is in the chat. Sorry I couldn't make it tonight. Figured if I rested tonight, I could be more prepared to fire Max next 2 nights. You have no idea how hard it is to stay in bed. and miss this flight and mixed game. We miss you too, buddy, but we want you nice and well. Stick around in the chat. Play some trivia with us. It's not quite as fun as mixed games, I'm sure, but it's still a lot of fun. Come on in. Clive's giving us trivia. See if you could break the tie. In the 2000s, which nation became the first to recognize same-sex marriage? Australia, France, the Netherlands, or the United States? Dang it! It's the United States. It's the United States. Crikey. Henry with aces. Looks like the best hand. Abe with the 8-6. With the 8-6 low. They're going to chop it up. Abe's hand qualifies for the low. He's got an 8-6-5-4 ace. That's 5 cards that are less than 8. 8 or less. Netherlands is the right answer. Feels like there's a joke in there somewhere. Netherlands. Tournament or cash? The chips look like cash. But stats were in big blinds. Yeah, the stats we need to figure out how to get. I tricked you on the right answer. Nobody got it. It was the Netherlands. Okay. They are playing a cash game. 10-20 limit. Mixed games is what they are playing tonight. The graphics will come up wrong. They're technically right, I think, but wrong in that you should not be referring to stacks as big blinds in mixed games. They should be big bets. Is that a regular Thursday game? Yeah, it is now. We just started doing it recently. I believe this is the third week in a row? Maybe the second week in a row that we're doing mixed games, but yeah, it is going to be a regular Thursday game. Or maybe we did it last Wednesday. Aces for Henry. That's a spicy hand. It will be the new regular Thursday game. Oh, I see myself in the chat. That probably means my kids are on my account. Welcome to the chat. Children, you should be going to bed soon. On topic. Pandemic. Oh, let's get ready for Pandemic. Let's see what happens on this hand first. We got a pair of kings with an ace-10. We got a pair of aces and jacks. Oh, kings are in trouble here. Flush draw for Danny. Does not get there. Pair of jacks. No bueno. Can't see that last card. Kings and queens for Bruce. That's going to be a winner. It's Justin's clone. Oh, my clone is in the chat. Yeah, come on out. The DW. If you would like to get on this game, or if you would like updates on when it's going to be there, email Serena. Serena at primesocialtx.com. S-I-R-I-N-A. Serena at primesocialtx. S-I-R-I-N-A. I instead of an E, the DW. S-I-R-I-N-A at primesocialtx.com. She will get you the information. If you just email her and let her know what you want to play, she'll get you on the list and let you know if you want to be on a list. You don't have to, obviously. Yes. Yes, that is correct. You could just email her and ask what's coming up, and she'll get you the schedule, whatever you want. Okay, looks like we switched games. We are playing Badacy. Badacy. This is a fun one. Lisa is in the chat. Lisa. My hero. Lisa. You can participate with us. Oh, okay, we're ready. Clive, give us the next question. Trying to figure out if I know anyone playing. You know Jimmy Chips, who's facing us. You know he's gone, but that empty seat right there belongs to Ray Henson, so you know him. Abe, our dealer. Lisa, we are doing trivia. Clive is asking questions with answers, so feel free to stick around and participate, or just watch this amazing poker that we got going on. In 2009, a pandemic caused the U.S. president to declare a national emergency. What was the pandemic called? A. Swine flu. B. TB. Tuberculosis. C. AIDS. D. Rubella. I think I know this one. What seed is Ray? Ray is the one with chips. The one with chips. They're playing 7-handed, so 6. The 6 seat? 7? What are we playing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 6 seat. Ignore the person posing as me. I think it's A. I think it was the swine flu. The swine flu. Okay, Badacy, for those who don't know, you draw 3 times. You start with 5 cards. You want to make the lowest hand. Ace 2, 3, 4, 5 is the lowest hand. Straights don't count against you in Badacy. And you want 1 card of every suit. That is what you were looking for. 1 card of every suit. Lisa, it was good to see you get through your treatment today. Was happy to see your happy face. Answer is swine flu. The answer is A, swine flu. AC in the name equals ace to 5 low ball for the low part. That is correct. I see greater than 3 games behind the stream, but only 3 shows on Poker Atlas. Is that just how it is? I see greater than 3 games behind the stream. Not sure what you mean. Do they ever play high doogie? Is that what you're trying to say? High doogie? Looks like 4 tables visible. Like where you try and make like the best hand with a badoogie? Like 4 of a kind, high. Doogie is D-U-G-I. Not that it matters. I know what you're trying to say, but they haven't played it in the mix, but this is only the 2nd week that we've done it. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. I think I've played that before. They haven't. We would. This mixed game just tries to get whatever the people in the game want to play. So if you came and you wanted to play some high doogie, we would throw it. I can't imagine anybody in this game would object. I'm going to Poker Atlas to look. Dramaha's actually in the game tonight, the DW. So yeah, we'll play that. It's coming up tonight. What is your favorite game in the mix, Justin? Says Jake Wade. I really like Raz. Not gonna lie. Deuce to 7 Raz even. Regular Raz. But I also like Drama Doogie. It's a fun game. Feels like you're always drawing live. Like you're always drawing live. Okay, as they play this next hand, let's get the next trivia. We are ready. We are ready. A nutty game, Dramadoogie. That is correct. I don't know what the greater than 3 thing was. We have 3 cash games and 2 tournament tables going right now. I'm not sure what you're seeing on Poker Atlas, but that's what's actually happening. Which films claimed the title? Which films claimed the title of the highest grossing film series in the 2000s decade? Harry Potter, Batman, The Matrix, The Da Vinci Code. Oh, 2000s. Was The Matrix the 2000s? I'm going to go with The Matrix. Oh, 2 are not on. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. You're asking why it says 3, but you can see 4 tables. I got you. Yeah. 2 of those tables are the tournament, $300 buy-in, $100,000 guaranteed tournament. Looks like that tournament might have a little bit of overlay. So if you're the kind of poker player that likes overlay, I'm going with, what did I say? The Matrix. You should come check out that tournament. Because it's going to be a doozy. We have a guess of Potter. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Clive is a good English and, of course, Southern name. Clive has the same name as Lisa's husband? You've been carrying around this secret for so long and I didn't know about it? Congratulations. Clive and Lisa. TikTok 5 seconds. I'm sticking with The Matrix. I'm sticking with it. The answer is... These are 2 not very good Bedaisy hands. Not very... All the 5s. That's... Harry Potter, highest grossing. Really? Higher than The Matrix? Are you sure? The Matrix had Keanu Reeves. Did Harry Potter have Keanu Reeves? I feel like whatever movie the real answer is should have Keanu Reeves in it. Worldwide, Harry Potter made $9 billion. You remember the last time you questioned me? You're right. You're right. I should know better. You would think I know better by now. Don't question Clive. Won't happen again. Won't happen again. Jimmy and Danny, 2 biggest degens on table. Ray is offended at that. How dare you? He says. The next one is game consoles. Okay, good night all. Good night, Scott. Thanks for watching. Come back and check us out. Don't forget tomorrow we got 5-10 no limit hold'em. It's going to be on there. We'll get a guest commentator in here with me tomorrow night for sure. Going to need some help if I'm posting chip count updates at the same time. The next one is game consoles. Let's go. Ace, deuce, 5. Lots of spades. The ace, deuce, 5 is good, but only having 2 to the suit is not spectacular. You do have an ace in your hand, which means harder for someone else to have one, obviously. Impossible for them to have that exact one for the Badugi. What was the #1 selling game system of the 2000s? A, PlayStation. B, PlayStation 3. C, the Wii. D, Xbox 360. I'm going to go with D. PS3 says the DW. He's over on... They are over on Twitch. We got a C. What was the #1 selling game system in the 2000s? PlayStation, PlayStation 3, Wii, or Xbox 360? These are some not very good hands that are transpiring here. C. Lots of C's being guessed. The Wii. Or, no, 1 C. PS3. King Doogie. King Doogie for Chad. That is correct. That's actually good for a scooper. I feel like the cards didn't register in there because I don't see a king in any of those. All right, 3, 2. Need producer Josh to help with those cards for us. One equal. Is that an answer? Clive, I think someone did a cat walk across your keyboard? Is that what happened? I'm going to assume a cat walked across your keyboard. The answer is A. What was A again? Yeah, ignore the BBs. The chip counts are probably pretty close. But that's all humans putting that in and then doing all the... So it should be pretty close, the chip counts. But PlayStation 2, wow. I had a PlayStation 2. I guess I should have been able to figure that out. Ooh, that's pretty hand. Ace, ace, 3, 4, 6. It's good because you got 4 good low cards. Not spectacular for the Badugi, but you also have the ace. The ace blocker. Although a deuce 3, 5 with 3 to a Badugi, that is also a good hand. Once again, they get 3 draws of this to try and make their hand. Denny fishing for nut low. Yeah, 2, 3, 5. It's got 3 to the wheel, 3 to a Badugi. That's a good spot to be in. For sure. Deuce 3, 4, 5, 7. I feel something. Oh, were we on the next hand? Missed it. Henry seems to have kept ace and 6. There's... Looks like they're chopping it up. Maybe Josh is Josh is re-entering the hands. There we go. That helps. Ace, looks like there's an ace 3 4 3 card, and then there's a deuce 3 4 5 7. So Jimmy has a 7 low, and Henry has a 3 card. Ace 3 4 3 card. Yeah, the reader is a little bonky. Yes, we did go into space in the Millennium. Next up, ready. All right, we're ready. Let's go. In 2004, who officially became the first space tourist? A. Dennis Young. B. Dennis Tito. C. Bill Gates. D. Vladimir Sprach. God, I don't know any of those names except Bill Gates. Seems like something he would do, because why not? 3 6s in chat saying here. He's betting. Dennis Young, Dennis Tito, Bill Gates, or Vladimir Sprach. I'm going with Vladimir Sprach, because that sounds like the coolest name. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Vladimir Sprach. Good raising hand, 666 blockers. I like that analysis there, DW. Henry also had, that's Blocker City, 3s and 5s. They are playing 5-card draw. They are playing Badacy, that is triple draw. Ace to 5 triple draw with split pot game with a Badoogie. Aren't they all tourists in space? No locals. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. 3 doogies in Henry's hand may take it. He paid for his seat. He paid for a seat. I feel like it has to be Vladimir Sprach. We've got C guess. The Russians took the tourist up. Okay. We got Josh putting in the hands here to help us out. Ace, deuce, 3, 5, 7. No Badoogie. Ace, deuce, 5, 3 card. Looks like that was good enough for Chad to take it. No right answer. Oh, man. It's not Sprach. Someone guessed C, so that's not right. It's gotta be... Man. Dennis Young. Dennis? Oh, man. I guessed every person except... I'm not doing very good at this. Clive, don't tell anybody about this later. Just let everyone assume that I am crushing it at trivia. So again, we are playing 1020 Limit Mix Games here at Prime Social. Located at 7801 Westheimer in Houston, Texas. In the background, you can see our $300 buy-in 100,000 guarantee. No limit hold'em tournament going on. 2 more days of registration for that tournament. There is a 100,000 guarantee prize pool, and we are coming up short. Time to touch up on my triple draw skills. Absolutely. Should do that. This mix game is going to be going every Thursday, I think, is what we've decided. There's a 5-10 no limit game that's going to be going tomorrow. And every Friday night, 5-10 no limit hold'em. If you'd like to get on that list, email Serena. Producer Josh, do you see him over there in doing the action tracking instead of in the chat? That's Matt. Normally our stand-up guy, but now he's dealing. He's locked in tonight. We're going to keep him here for a while. Coming up, somebody did not have a good Christmas vacation. Are you ready? I am ready. Ready to rock and roll. What natural disaster occurred on the 26th of December, 2004, killing many thousands of people? A, an earthquake. B, a cyclone. C, volcano. D, a hurricane. I'm going to go with D, a hurricane. Cyclone. The DW over on Twitch says cyclone. Sounds like Indian subcontinent. You are just guessing wrong to make everyone look smart. I don't know. I'm going to... Not many hurricanes in December. Oh, I didn't even see the December part. Dang it. Okay, earthquake. Earthquake. I'm going with earthquake. Not many hurricanes in December. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Answer is A. Yes, I was going to say A. I couldn't... When was Katrina? Was that 2007? 2009? Wiped out most of Southeast Asia, creating massive tsunamis. Yeah, I guess that sounds familiar. No, not Katrina. Yeah. Somewhere, right? Somewhere in that. Okay, we got Omaha High-Low going on. Omaha High-Low. Must play 2 cards out of your game. It is a high-low split game. You can play 2 cards for the high and 2 cards for the low. We got 2 pair, kings, and 3s for Chad. Also, kings and 3s for Abe, I guess. Abe also just picked up a flush draw. Nobody with a low draw. So it's going to be... Looks like they're going to split this pot. Kings and 3s. Sure enough. Chop it up. Tanner in the chat. John Brenneman, yeah, I'm sure you would play this game if you could. This is going to be a new Thursday night regular appearance. As long as we are on disasters, we move to vehicles. Ready? John, this is going to be a new Thursday night regular game. Feel free to get your butt down here and jump in. Anybody that has any interest in a $300 100,000 guaranteed tournament. 4 more flights. As long as we are on disasters, we move to vehicles. Yeah, ready. We are ready. Unsafe at any speed. Corvair. I don't get it. I don't get it. If you would like to play in a tournament that will likely have some overlay, we are at the halfway point of this 100,000 guarantee, and we have 32,000 in the prize pool. That is not enough. Just picked up a follower, though. S-Cubed? Is that how you do it? S-Cubed? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. VPIP, that number is probably accurate. Abe playing about 70% of the hands. Thank you, thank you. If you're listening, we have some trivia going on. I'm reading them. Clive is putting them over in the Facebook chat. If you are in the game with us and you want to participate, you can just put your answer in. I'll read it so that Clive makes sure he gets it for his scorekeeping, his completely up-to-the-minute, fully accurate scorekeeping. What kind of vehicle disaster occurred on August 8th, 2000? A space shuttle, train, submarine, airplane. August 8th, 2000. Space shuttle, train, submarine, or an airplane. I'm going to go with a train. Train. B, a train, Clive. We've got an airplane guess over on Twitch. D, C. I guess B. All right, if we get them all covered, let's make sure somebody gets them right. Let's take a look at this hand over here. Ace, king, king. Pair of aces is... Oh, aces and sixes. Okay, that makes more sense. Aces up are in the lead. Deuce 7 is the best low draw. Clubs get there. Neither of them have any. Ray has a live deuce. And that's good enough for halfers. I think Hammer got it right. I hope you're right, Tanner. One right answer so far. Tick-tock. One right answer. So I think that means it's not A, right? Can't be A. Ignore the big blinds. Look at $1,200 and Danny coming in at $250. And many stack sizes in between. Once again, we're playing 10-20 limit mixed games. Congrats to Matt Harlan. The answer was C. C. I'm a come stack Trimmy. All right, Dre, you do it. Come get him. Which one was C? C was submarine. C was submarine. A Russian submarine. Man, How many points do I have here, Clive? It's got to be like 0. What happened? Did it go underwater? No, somebody opened the screen door. I think that's what happened. Is that inappropriate to joke about? No, I don't. Get it? Like a screen door on a submarine? Oh, let's see. Jimmy flops a flush. That's a spicy meatball. Chad has 2 pair. Would need the board to pair. Jimmy's going to bet the flush. As he should. Oh, Jimmy has the 3-4 low, too. You're right. I didn't even see that. Jimmy had a scoop-de-doop. Scoop-de-doop. Nice hand, Jimmy chips. Takes it down. Once again, we're playing Omaha 8 or better. That's part of the mixed game we got going on here. 10-20 mix. Oh, we got to take care of a little bit of business here. Hold on one sec, Clive. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it. Again, we're currently coming up $68,000 short in this tournament. 4 flights to go. That'll cut into it a little bit, but there's a decent chance at some pretty good overlay in this tournament. If you would like to play, there are flights tomorrow at 12 o'clock and 5 o'clock. Registration's open for 3.5 hours for each flight. Re-entry is available in that tournament for 3.5 hours. All right, Clive, we're going to take a short break while Clive goes and takes care of break time. We're just going to keep trucking along here with this Omaha 8 or better. As we see... I see... Oh, a wheel. Chad just made a wheel. Danny has the nut flush draw. Could get half if a club gets there. Chad's got the low locked up. Tough to get counterfeited when you've got the best possible low. He's going to bet. That's good enough to take it down. Take a poll on next trivia. If y'all like the trivia, you want to see something in the next stream that we do. Clive likes to put these together for us. I like when he puts these together for us. Let me know what you would like the next topic to be, and he'll put it together for us. So if you like it, you want to do one next time you're in, let me know in the chat, and we'll put it together for you. As we continue on with this 10-20 mix game here at Prime Social in Houston, Texas. The best social club in Houston. Closed captioning is covering the board. Someone told me there was a trick for this. I don't remember what it is. You turn your phone. Are you watching it long ways and you turn it sideways? Or are you watching it sideways and you turn it long ways? There's a trick to make it go not over the board. I think it's pretty cool that Facebook just closed captions me. There's not somebody like typing that in. It hears what I say and it just puts it on there. It's pretty incredible. Gonna get some chip counts posted. If you haven't followed along any of our tournaments before, we do post the chip counts of every player that is in the tournaments on every single break. It's something we kind of got down almost to a science here. So good that I can load them onto our website while I'm talking to y'all and watching some mixed games. Although we are a little bit behind because they went on break about 20 minutes ago. But that's my bad. Go to primesocialtx.com and click on whatever day you want to see for whatever tournament you're interested in. And then we will have chip counts. So if you ever put someone into a tournament or you have a, friend, family member, someone that wants to, or that you want to see how they're doing in the tournament, you go to our website, you look them up. And we will keep you updated. You can watch them every hour and a half or 2 hours, see how they're doing. You'll get an updated chip count. You'll know if they're still in the tournament or if they're out, and you'll even know what place they got, no matter how many players we got. We were doing it when we had 400 entries in the tournament, so yeah, we're still doing it. These flights have gotten around 30 players each, like I said. It would be a 50-player each average in order for us to hit the guarantee. We've done 4 flights and haven't hit 50 once, so we are coming in short. Winnette Hammer says, hey there. That's my mother. Welcome. Don't let Danny catch some heat, says Andre Coronado. We'll try not to. Mom, we got trivia going. Clive, I brought in a ringer. Serena said the weekly stream schedule is posted on Poker Atlas. Nice. Yes, it is posted on Poker Atlas. I have one that you can mull over in almost every major sports game. A forfeited game is scored as 1-0, except which sport and why. A forfeited game is scored as 1-0, except which sport and why. I can think of reason. Except in football, because you can't score 1 in football. No, I think football, like American football. You can't score 1 point in football. Can you guys hear this? Excessive celebration in the background. Yikes. Aha! I got it. I got one. See that? Took me a long time, but I finally got one. I had to think about it. Just in time. See? Just in time to show off for my mother. Don't forget, if you do like tournament poker, and I know you do, come check out this tournament, 100,000 guarantee. Currently 60,000 short of hitting that guarantee. There's 4 flights left. Matt, top 5 dealers around town. I agree. Matt is very good. Very good. That's what the trivia is about, a bit of thinking. There you go, Mom. There you go. You can't score 1 point in football. Well, I mean, you can, an extra point, but you can't have just 1 point by itself. You can't have 1-0. Extra points are just that extra. They're complementary points. They're not standalone. All right, Clive, we're ready for you. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Coming up, buildings. How high can you go? I like that you have a lead-in for every one of these questions, Clive. That's like, you get extra points as the questioner. Coming up, like, every question has a tagline. It's pretty good. In 2004, a new structure claimed the title of the world's tallest building. What is the name of this building? A. Petronas Tower. B. Taipei 101. C. Jim Jiao Tower. D. Bank of America Tower. We're playing deuce to 7 triple draw over here. Bruce with the deuce 6, 6, 7, 9. 3, 5, 7. The nice little sandwich for Chad. The real sandwich for Bruce. You want to have the deuce and the 7. When in doubt, C. Andre's going with the C. I'm gonna go with Taipei 101. Taipei 101. And it's probably wrong. Let's see. Deuce 3, 6, 7, 10. Bruce makes a 10. They're on the second draw. 3, 5, 5, 7. One draw and a bet dark. Yeah. I don't think Bruce's last card registered. Don't doubt yourself, Justin. A broken watch is right twice a day. That's right. I think it could be right 3 times a day. When it's daylight savings. Yeah, I got one. Taipei 101. Unless he's slow rolling me. B, we got it. Deuce 6, 7, 7, 10 for Henry. That's a good hand. The sandwich. When you're playing deuce to 7 triple draw, you want the sandwich. You want the deuce and the 7, and then you want a card in between. That's the monster starting hand. Taipei 101 was a keyboard class in high school. That's pretty funny. We are coming up to the end of multiple choice. We will move to direct answers. Whoa. Direct answers. That's the scary portion of the trivia. Deuce 5, 7, 9. Ooh. We got the jams going. Most of you millennials had a TV as a babysitter, so deuce 5, 6, 7, 9. That's a good hand. That'll take it down. So we take a look at the chip stacks. 1,300. That's our big stack. Danny has $400. They call it 40 big blinds because we're playing 5-10 blinds, 10-20 limit. Usually it's referred to as big bets. It's got 20 big bets. You can half whatever number they put up there for big blinds in this. Big bets.
A new follower.
There was a decline in the popularity of the sitcom. However, a few became huge hits. One of the following. Which of these shows has a hit during the 2000s? A. Ally McBeal. B. Friends. C. The Big Bang Theory. D. Home Improvement. Oh my goodness, I gotta think. Nice to see you adjusted the sub music. Yeah, oh, B Money done. Thanks for the follow. Big Bang Theory, I think that was 2010. Friends was the 90s. Home Improvement, I think, was the 90s. I'm going to go with Ally McBeal. I'm going with Ally McBeal. That's Henry in the 9 seat. I've not watched TV since 2005. Well, you still might be able to get it if the right answer was in 2005-ish. Some of these, I think, were teetering on the edge of those years, so it's possible. I missed the answer to the forfeit question. The answer was football. Football does not go as 1-0 because you can't have a 1-0 football game score. Try some 70s sitcom trivia. Okay, there you go, Clive. You have your next trivia night. The DW over on Twitch is requesting some 70s sitcom trivia. The DW, I would follow along because I will bet you that Clive can have some 70s sitcom trivia ready for you. No, 70s has to be before 8 p.m. Most of those people will be asleep after Golden Corral. Clive likes the Golden Corral jokes. I like that. Wow. Producer Josh just walked in here and said, what is Golden Corral?
I said it's my favorite.
Oh, he said it's his favorite. Oh, I love Golden.
You get it once a week.
They're still open?
All over the place.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Golden Corral. Golden Corral. Ain't nothing wrong with Golden Corral. Deuce to 7 we're playing right now. Players get... Whoa! My mother is still up. Clive. She's still up. She would know 70s sitcom. For those who don't know, I went to MIT because Caltech did not take sub-teenagers. Oh, so it was Big Bang Theory. I'm guessing. Is that right? Is it Big Bang Theory? The answer is Big Bang Theory. Some of us watched the moon landing live. I did not watch the moon landing live. What was that? That was 60s? 69? I know that because my wife sings a song about it from a TV show. We went to the moon in 1968 or 69. Not 1968, but the year after. She would be proud of me for sharing that with you all. With y'all, sorry. Oh, Dirty. We got a Dirty sighting in the chat. I watched GameStop stock go to the moon last year. I like that. Deuce 578. That's a good hand. Deuce 3467. That's a better hand. Danny's got... Yeah. That's a spicy meatball. Oh my gosh, she's in there. She's in there. You see? You never know when they're listening. I nailed the song when I didn't even know she was listening. Hello, Krista Hammer. Welcome. Here is a good trivia. Okay. Clive, the DW wants to give you one. Here is a good trivia. The One Small Step for Mankind video. If Armstrong was the first on the moon, who filmed that? Who filmed that? Okay, darling, we are doing trivia. Clive is doing trivia for us, so it's 2000s trivia. The camera was set up. Whoa, I'm seeing someone else. Dirty. That's my wife, Krista Hammer. Say hi. She comes in and watches sometimes. Like, there's a tingling in her ear that I'm about to sing the song from... I don't know. Is it Punky Brewster? Oh, no. Posting these real quick. It was set up. Even Stevens. Oh, it was Even Stevens. Dang it. Great. All those points I just scored are now gone. Great. Even Stevens. We went to the moon in 1969. Not 1968, but the year after. Armstrong set up the camera on the ladder before stepping off. It's all grainy. The shot most people think was Armstrong was Buzz and was filmed by Armstrong. Oh, okay. Armstrong set up the camera on the ladder before stepping off. It's all grainy. The shot most people think was Armstrong was Buzz and was filmed by Armstrong. I'm the kind of person that if we were going to the moon, it's just a bunch of us, and it's like, all right, we're there. Who's getting off first? I'd be like, oh, it doesn't matter. We're all here. It's going to be a tie. It doesn't matter who gets off first. Like, we're all the same, right? And then 20 years later, everyone's talking about how I was number 2, or they don't talk about me at all. That would be my luck. No, after you. Oh, no, now I'm not really famous anymore. Alex VV, thank you for the follow. He was the original vlogger. The OV. The OV. Get it? Were you there? Who? Was who there? Yeah, that's true. How do you know? How do you know who set it up? Good question. Good question, mother. Abe's a sick dude. Yeah. Abe's a sick dude. He works here at Prime Social. Loves the mixed games. Every time we get a mixed game, Abe likes to jump in. My hero. I would also be in this game. If I could. If I got the missus' permission. He was supposed to say 1 step for a man. One step for a man. That also sounds like something I would do. As in, like, screw up what I was supposed to say. That seems like something I would do for sure. We went to the moon.
A new follower.
In 1969. Okay, and just like that, chip counts are posted. He had 1 line. He had 1 line, Clive. Michael Collins had it worse. He stayed in the command module while Buzz and... Yeah, bad beat. Bad beat. Okay, Millennium. Female singers. Ready. I am ready. Producer Josh, are you ready? Producer Josh in the house. Push pin producer.
That would be me. How we doing, everybody?
Follow him on Twitter. Okay, get ready. We got trivia coming up. Which female was awarded the title of Top Radio Song Artist of the 2000s decade by Billboard magazine in 2009? A. Lady Gaga. B. Madonna. C. Beyonce. D. Paula Abdul. Which female was awarded the title of Top Radio Songs Artist of the 2000s decade?
It's got to be Beyonce. That's my final answer.
Yeah, I think it's Beyonce too. I don't think it's Paula Abdul. Last.
Yeah.
In draw
Nice
games.
job. I guess we were right.
Righteous Dudes. That's actually the name of the band that Josh and I were going to start, called the Righteous Dudes. Taylor Swift. Krista Hammer in the chat. She would like for the answer to be Taylor Swift. Clive, can we please change the answer to Taylor Swift?
I mean, I'm on board. I get down to some Taylor Swift.
I know, but this is the 2000s. Wasn't she born in the 2000s?
Well, she's definitely older than I am by a little bit, so she was not born in the 2000s.
Oh, she was. When were you
Yes,
born? The
I
2000.
was
Oh, you were in
not
the
born.
2010s.
Negative.
The
I was born
2010s.
in the 90s.
The 90s. She's older than you?
Yeah, barely.
Chopping pots tilts me, says Andre. They're playing split pot games. Don't be tilted.
Split pot games are probably my favorite kind of games.
Oh, I think I missed one. Mott Pie 1. Thanks for the follow.
Oh, thank you, Mott Pie. Appreciate it. Glad to have you in here.
Is that what we're playing? Are we on Raz?
We are on Razzie Daz.
Raz!
Raz, you want like 5 of a kind in this game, right?
No, you don't. Not in this game. You want a hand like what Jimmy's got right here. Ace 3-4. That's a spicy hand.
Spicy.
Spicy. You don't like to see the deuce up. If you're going to play a hand like deuce 5-10, though, then you want ace 3-4-6.
Looks like Jimmy might have a virtual lock as
Yeah.
Chad immediately mucks his queen here.
Yeah. No, it looked like... I think he called the queen and then mucked the next card.
Oh,
No?
is that what happened?
That's what it looked like.
I'm not sure.
Could be wrong.
I was tracking that, but I see a lot of hands and I do not remember.
Yeah, I'm sure they all blend together.
Oh no, the big guns, no more multiple choice.
The big guns.
That was my entire high school and college career was multiple choice
C.
questions.
That was... I used double. C's get degrees and C's get degrees. I used it on it.
I actually had better grades in college than I did in high school. My GPA rose significantly when I got to college.
Is that because you didn't go to college?
No, I got 4 degrees actually.
4 degrees?
4. They're all associate's degrees, but
That's all right. That counts. So you got like 3/4 of one.
3/4. I have like, I think if you combine them all together, like 4 degrees, surely that makes like at least a bachelor's degree, right?
Agree to disagree.
Okay, fair enough.
Agree to degrees. There's the dad joke on the fly, off the cuff. Agree to degrees.
Ooh, we got
We will
here
start
8,
easy.
3
Oh.
deuce for Bruce.
Okay, you pay attention to that. Clive's got
Oh, okay.
movies coming up. Okay, 8-3-4 deuce got
Oh, wow.
better. Oh, these
wow.
are
and Abe's hand got better too.
Abe's got a 9-7-5-3. This
I think I remember this hand. I think Bruce makes like 8
Don't-
perfect.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, pairs the 4, I think, right?
Pairs
yeah,
the
pairs the
4. So Abe jumps into the lead. He's got
I remember
a
this
made
hand, actually.
7. Now that's a terrible card.
This hand is actually gross.
What is that card? A 10?
Yeah, this hand is actually gross.
686. 86 is good enough. That's good enough for the win. 97 is what Abe has. What was the highest grossing movie of the decade? We're doing the 2000. Oh God, I was gonna say Titanic. but
2000s?
I think
the
that was-
2000s? The entire 2000s?
like to 2010, 2000 to 2009.
Mm.
Oh, they're saying Avatar, and I think they're right.
Yeah. Avatar was such a huge deal when it came out. That's that. I would yeah, I would say Avatar.
Nope, I'm not going Avatar because I saw that, and that would be cheating.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go with what movie came out in the 2000s? I'm going to go with The Matrix 2. The Matrix 2. Snakes on a Plane. I could tell you what movie should have been the highest grossing
You know,
of 2000.
I think I was trying to watch Snakes on a Plane when I was younger and was forced to turn it off.
By
I
who?
wasn't allowed to watch it, I think.
What human being would force
Well, I
another
mean,
human being to
You gotta
turn off
remember,
Snakes on a Plane?
I was pretty young. I mean, when that
Snakes
movie
on a
came out.
Plane came out probably 2006, I would guess.
Okay, so I was 9 years old,
Okay.
and my grandmother deemed that movie not permittable for me to watch.
I am so sick of all these grandmas on these planes tell me I can't watch Snakes on a Plane.
All right, let me go check on the action, see if they're ready for me.
All right. Producer Josh, everybody. Once again, Clive, Krista Hammer would like for the answer to be Snakes on a Plane, and I was on the fence about Taylor Swift, but I am fully on board with this one. I think Snakes on the Plane. Snakes on a Plane. We actually went and saw Snakes on a Plane in theaters the night that it came out. Technology. Snakes on a Taylor Swift plane. DW. Agreed. All right. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. That's a monster hand. Abe has a jack. A 7 versus a jack. Abe's like, should I make a bad call? It was Avatar. What was LimeWire? Ray Henson, everybody. Winning the pot. Most chips on the table. He bagged a stack tonight in this tournament. He'll be back on day 2. He might even be back more on day 1. Why not? I think he only bagged 130,000 or something like that. Why not? All right, Clive, we're ready for you. We are ready. That's it. What was LimeWire? What was LimeWire? Oh, that's the question. Oh, I'm sorry. What was LimeWire? Is that what I'm missing? Technology. What was LimeWire? Okay, I get it. The question is, what was LimeWire? I think that was a... It was a music sharing. It was like Napster, right? LimeWire was like a music sharing. I feel like you could share some sort of files. LimeWire? Clips, maybe? Music downloading service. See? Some things I know sometimes. Three right. OMG. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I will accept it. Even if you're being sarcastic, I will take it. Movies. Ready. Yes. Oh, I love movies. All right. We got an ace 3, 6, 7. That's a spicy hand. Which was the last Pixar animated film released in the decade? God, I got no idea. Cars 2. Oh, wow. Me and the DW said it at the same time. Cars 2. How do we both say 2? Oh, I hope it's right, because that would be awesome. We're going with Cars 2. Jake is on a roll. Give him some butter. Up! Does that mean the correct answer is up? Oh, his hint was going to be 2 letters. I think I might have been able to get it if the hint was 2 letters. Back to sports. Yes, okay, let's go. Back to sports. We are ready to go. As we see 3, 4, 5, 6 for Bruce. And then Abe is not sure what Abe is doing. 9 locks up the hand. Abe is having a rough go. That's what Abe's doing. I don't think he can win. Ace, deuce, 7, 9, yeah. Yeah, he has a 10. Ace, deuce, 7, 9, 10. Even if he had made his 9, it wouldn't have been as good. Abe's getting the bad news. In which American state did the 2002 Winter Olympics take place? In which American state did the 2002 Winter Olympics take place? Ah, shoot. I think my mom got it. That sounds right. Oh, the DW over on Twitch says Utah. Utah. Give me 2. Johnny Utah. Give me 2. Never question mom. I think that means that she is correct. I think that means she is correct. Yeah, I do remember it vaguely being in Utah. Utah seems like the correct answer. Okay, we've got a lot of players in. Bruce has a queen. 3, 6, 8. Jimmy started with a good one. We've got 2 players with a 10-9. Ray and Danny. Ray hits a 3. So now he's got a better 10-8. The queen isn't a terrible card. I mean, it was a terrible card, but Danny's card paired, so it wasn't that bad. How well do you know your technology? Are you ready? I am ready. No ban hammer for blue for soliciting? Oh, man. Apple released its first iPhone smartphone in which year? Oh, I think I know this. 2007. I'm going to say it was 2007. Oh, I think it was 2007 or 2008. There's something specifically I remember. Could have been 2008. Okay, 2008. I'm going 2008. Mom is wrong. It's not 05. There's some 04, DW guest 04 over on Twitch. Not the first time, she says. No. Okay, 2007. I'll stick with 2007. I could remember the house that I lived in when it came out. Yeah. I lived in that house in the end of 2007 and the beginning of 2008. That's why I said that. I remember specifically where I was when it came out. I remember the room I was in when the first one came out. I just remember turtlenecks, says the DW. That's right. Oh, wait. There's just one more thing. All right, can I get half points, Clive? I know I changed it, but I had it right, and then I went back. I should get half points. Judges? Yes, the judges have awarded me half points, Clive. So let it be written. So let it be done. Right twice, wrong once. 0.66. I will give you 1 over pi? Like a third of a point? 2/3. Yeah, DW has a good point. I was right twice and I was wrong once. That should be 0.66 points. 2/3. You are not rational. 1 over 1. Okay, that's funny. 1 over pi. You are not rational. Get it? It's a math joke. I like it. Yeah. Okay, so here's what's happening here on this game. They're playing Dramaha. So we'll talk about this game just a little bit here. Dramaha. We don't have the software doesn't do Dramaha, so we can't put the cards on the screen because it doesn't really understand what's happening. But what you do in Dramaha is you get 5 cards. You're trying to make a high hand. You play it like Omaha high and 5-card draw high. You get 1 draw after the flop. The best 5-card hand splits the pot with the best Omaha hand. So right now they all have their 5 cards. There's a betting round. Then there's going to be a draw. Test web design for kids. We see you. Welcome. Pitaboo, thank you for the follow. What is 5-card hand? They get dealt 5 cards. They make a 5-card high hand. So the best poker hand, as you can see, they just did the draw right there. So the best 5-card poker hand that are the 5 cards in your hand splits the pot with the best 5-card Omaha hand. Must play 2 out of your 5 and 3 from the board. Omaha rules. This is Dramaha. I didn't see what Ray drew. I'll pay attention to this as we go, because this is a good one. But I will also pay attention to Clive's trivia. We got a cold call here. That means when check, bet, raise, call. Generally in poker, that is a sign of strength. But here it might just be, I don't know which hand he's playing. He checks again on the river. Would be nice if we could see the board. Looks like they're chopping it. Whatever happened. Wait, is this the question, Clive? Is this the 2000s question? Where did Dramaha start or gained the most popularity? I would guess in LA. Is there a better camera angle? Yeah, the problem, Pitaboo. Sorry, and once again, thanks for the follow. The problem with this, usually the game is set up, the cameras go with the action tracker. So when it tells you what player it's on, the camera kind of changes angles for us. But since we can't action track this game because we don't have the software for it, the camera doesn't know to move. So it's kind of staying in that one spot. But that's something we will put in the notes and get tweaked. Something will get tweaked for the next one. But for now, oh, I saw a little twitch there. Maybe that was Josh. Short deck stream would be fun. Okay, yeah, that might be something we could do. Web design for kids. Question: what is the best way to learn and practice poker variants like deuce to 7 low ball, Omaha high low 8 or better, Chinese poker, Badoogie, etc.? Is it possible for Prime to have classes on these? Absolutely. Absolutely, it's possible for Prime to have classes. We did some low limit free time version of these games when we had our series and we had dealers that hadn't dealt them before and we wanted them to kind of learn how to deal these games. We did 4-8 game, might have even been 2-4 game that we did for players that wanted to learn and dealers that wanted to learn how to deal it. But there's some really good mixed game books that are available. There's one, I can't remember the name. I think it might just be called Mixed Games. Maybe next week when I come in, I'll have it. But I think there's also on King's Club. It's an online site. You can play a lot of these games. I don't know if they have... You got to get yourself in to a game. I don't even know if you're allowed to play there. But they have, I think they have free games that you can go on and learn to play some of these. Chinese is... Oh yeah, Chinese is very different from the rest. Not common in a mix. That is true. But web design for kids, if you ever wanted to learn open-face Chinese, you can frequently find a dealer on break here at Prime that would be willing to play. And don't worry, you're not getting hustled. They're terrible players. But they'll play for really cheap, 10 cents a point, quarter a point, something like that. It was a pretty quick re-raise there. Looks like a 9, king, ace, queen. Open face is basically a solved game. Yes, that is true, Clive, but not by any of the dealers here at Prime Social. They have not solved that game. Abe with the 4-bet gets called. Looks like they are chopping it up. Oh, nope. Oh, looks like Abe probably has the... Oh, he's getting all of it. He's getting all of it. It'd be great to be able to see those. I designed a bot. Clive, you designed a bot? Good way to learn. Playing a mixed game with 4+ dealers on break or waiting for their shift in Vegas. Yeah. I prefer Pineapple OFC. Nice. Nice. Okay. Since this is it's pretty tough to commentate on this anyway. Let's get another. Aria has a great 612. That's true. I used to work there. 918 sometimes. Best was when it was 1224. That's a nice, spicy limit. Do you know? I do know Derek. Derek is a big fan of the LA Kings. It's been there for a really long time. I used to call it Derek's game. Yeah, I like Derek. Good dude. Good dealer. Sport across the ocean. Clive's got the next trivia question for us. Tay Lank 123. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for joining us. Once again, we're playing 10-20 limit mixed games tonight. This is going to be our new Thursday night game. If you like No Limit Hold'em, that's more your cup of tea. 5-10 No Limit tomorrow night. That's what we're going to have going. Come check it out. If you like No Limit Hold'em tournaments and you're a fan of things like... Oh, there it is. Thank you for the follow. Sport across the ocean. All right, Pitaboo, I'm going to get back to you here in 1 second. Clive, the trivia question, which country's football team won Euro 2008? Soccer. Oh, actually, I might know this. Italy. Oh. I'm going with Italy. No. Oh, shoot. That's Euro. I'm thinking World Cup. That's not even in 2008. Yeah, don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. Is 5-card hand mean whatever you get dealt, like deuce, deuce, ace, king, queen, you have a pair of twos and cannot improved? You're half right, Pitaboo. There's a draw after the flop. But yes, you can improve. But yes, that hand would be a pair of twos. Nope and nope. Yeah. Euro. Is it a country or is it the name of a team? I don't know. I don't know enough about soccer. Which country's football team won Euro 2008? Oh, which country? It says which country. Duh. Brazil. I'm going with Brazil. Oh, Brazil's not in Europe. Oh, duh. Okay. The United States. Okay. I get it. I'm an idiot. How about... How about France? France. That's in Europe, right? Mom is like, no, don't let this reflect on her. This is strictly me. Oh, France. Oui, oui. Oh, Spain? Spain's in South America. No, I'm kidding. Wait, I'm kidding, right? Yeah, I think I'm kidding. Oh, France. Oui, oui. Don't forget, we are playing poker here at Prime Social in Houston, Texas. Spain was the correct answer, in case you didn't hear it over all that. Spain. 10-20 limit mixed games is what we got going on. In the background over there, you could see a $300 buy-in, $100,000 guarantee prize pool tournament. Okay, time to make it easier, or as we professors say, dummy down. Please dummy down. Dummy down because I am a dummy. Ready to go. Let's rock and roll. I think this was the time that Josh came back here. Ready. Okay, here's the question. I'm ready. Barack Obama became the first African American to be elected as president in the U.S. during 2008. But who did he beat to the White House in the 2008 U.S. presidential election? I think I know this. Oh, I can picture his face. From Arizona. He died recently. John McCain. John McCain. Oh, yeah. It's in there. Web design for kids. Got it over. Web design got it on Twitch. Clive, give him the points. I said it without looking. I knew someone was going to get it right away. I wanted to remember on my own. John McCain. Do I get a Prime t-shirt? Yeah. You come into Prime, mention my name, I'll get you a Prime t-shirt. Web design for kids. Come on in. I'll get your Prime t-shirt. You got it. You got it. Okay, you like movies. Thanks. Is this The Hammer? Web design for kids said, is this The Hammer? Yeah. I've been known to be called The Hammer from time to time. That's me. Mention my name. We'll get you a t-shirt. Tell them The Hammer sent you. We're ready, Clive. Let's go. Movies. Movies I'm drawing live, although I apparently don't know as much about them as I might have hoped. What film won the Oscar for Best Picture for 2000? Man, what was during that time? Jake Wade says Titanic. The DW says Piano. I really think Titanic was 98 or 99. Oh, it could have been 2000, I guess. Piano sounds like a good guess, too. Hint, Airplane. Do you like to see grown men wrestle? I don't think the wrestler was 2000. Do you like to see grown men wrestle? Okay, since this is a Millennium group, think first Millennium. Stumping myself. Can't think of it. Only emote I know. Took place in Rome. Why do I not know this? Oh, Gladiator. Gladiator. Gladiator sounds right. No. Yeah. I think Gladiator won an Oscar. I don't know if it was 2000. I should get points just for this one. Yeah, Gladiator was correct. I was saying two grown men wrestle. Yeah, I didn't. In my head, I didn't picture what they were doing in Gladiator as wrestling because it was kind of like chopping each other to pieces. Yeah, that was a good movie. As we see players drawing here in this Dramaha game. Yeah, that was a tough one. 2000. Can't remember. Is Mom still around? I don't know. She probably went to bed. I would have thought she would have got some of these questions if she was still around. There's probably some way to check, but I don't know. I was in the 5th grade. Never saw it. It's a good one. You should see it. That one probably holds up, although I haven't seen it in a while. Jimmy flipped his cards over with confidence. Showing a set of 4s on the board. Jimmy has... Looks like they're chopping it up. Jimmy and Danny. I had to go check on something. Missed out on some. She is still here. Spartacus. Okay. All right, she's back, Clive. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Fire away here. This is embarrassing, as I have never heard of most of these games being played. That's not embarrassing. They're going deep into the tank for this one. You come in, we'll get you familiar with these games. I'll run some free or cheap lessons for you. People were shocked when Madonna kissed which star at the 2003 MTV VMAs? I feel like this is a trick question. She kissed 2 stars. She kissed Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears. But Britney Spears got all the coverage because they zoomed up on Justin Timberlake right afterwards.
A new follower.
We got a follow. Thank you for the follow. J139404. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the follow. Make sure to tune in. We do live streams. We do live streams quite frequently here. Next one's going to be tomorrow night. 510 No Limit Texas Hold'em. It's going to start at 8 o'clock on the live stream. No under the bed stash. I was watching that live. I remember when it happened. We do. Mom doesn't regulate him. That's right. 8 p.m. Central. 8 p.m. Central time. Is that Mountain? I don't even know. 8 p.m. Texas. 8 p.m. Houston, Texas time. Question. In your opinion, what do you think is the most underrated poker TDA rule in No Limit Hold'em tournament play that people don't really know but should know? Wow, that's a hard question. Mom doesn't regulate. Okay, hold on one sec, Clive. Let's answer Web Design for Kids question here. They asked, in your opinion, what do you think is the most underrated poker TDA rule in No Limit tournament play that people don't really know but should know? No card in 7 stud when the hand folds to no bet. Oh, he said in No Limit. Thou shalt not pee in bottle. Yeah. Antonio Esfandiari learned that one the hard way. Said in No Limit tournaments. In No Limit. Yeah. What's a rule? Oh, I know. I know a rule that not many players know, but everyone should know. When you are on the bubble, in hand-for-hand play, you have the right to call the clock on any player who is in the tournament, whether they are at your table or not. That is a rule that not many players know. It's not a guarantee that it will be granted, but you are allowed to call the clock on anybody in the tournament during hand-for-hand play. I don't know if it's underrated. I feel like all the rules get like a fair amount of attention. But that is one that not a lot of people know about and would probably use in certain spots if they did know about it. So there you go. I hope that answers your question. Oh, we're playing some Badugi over here. Badugi are trying to make one of every suit. So Chad has a Badugi. It's a king. That's bad. When you get one of every suit, you want it to be low. The lowest Badugi is the winner. So a deuce, 3, 5. Deuce, 3, 5. We can't. It's not picking up the card, so we don't know which one he drew, but he did. He was Pat. Wow. That's probably a Pat. And a break. That means that Badugi was not so good. If he was just trying to get him to break, that was brilliant. Oh, deuce, 3, 4, 5. That's a monster. That's tough to beat. That's tough to beat. 3-minute cigarette break. Okay. We'll be waiting for you. Whoa, didn't know that one. Thanks. You're welcome. Okay, if I'm answering questions that well, you don't get a shirt anymore. That's just crazy talk. I got to answer these kinds of awesome questions and give out free shirts. I'm totally kidding. You can still have a shirt. Totally kidding. Totally kidding. We are playing 1020 limit mix games here at Prime Social in Houston, Texas. Got a tournament going on in the background over there. Oh, yeah. Free shirts. Yeah, you know what, Mom? You come into Prime Social, you can have one too. Say, I know the hammer. And if they don't believe you, show them your ID. Free shirt. Coming up. This tournament has a 100,000 prize pool. It's a $300 buy-in. It is currently coming up $63,000 short at the halfway point. So it's got some work to do if it's going to get there. If you like Overlay, that is a good tournament to play. No, I didn't really rhyme that on purpose. But if you like Overlay, it's a good one. That's a good one to play. Jake Wade says, what do you miss about living in Vegas? I like the mountains views. I like the mountain views too. Honestly, this isn't even close for me. This is easily what I miss most about living in Vegas is being able to get anywhere in 20 minutes. And when I say it isn't close, I mean it is not even close. Like, if I can have just one thing in my life back, transport it to wherever I was living for the rest of my life, it would be being able to get anywhere in 20 minutes. When I lived in Vegas, I would have to be at work at 12:30. I would walk out of my house at 12:02. When I was living in Los Angeles and I needed to be at work at 12:30, I would leave the day before. When I needed to be at work at 12:30 in LA, I would book plane tickets. What is ace to 5 triple and deuce to 7 triple? Good question, Pitaboo. Clive, stand by 1 second on that. Ace to 5 and deuce to 7. They are triple, means triple draw. You get 3 draws. Both games you get 5 cards. You get 3 draws to try and improve upon your hand. Ace to 5, the cards basically just count as numbers. Straights and flushes don't count against you. And deuce to 7, you're just trying to make the worst poker hand. So straights and flushes do count against you. So the best hand in deuce to 7 is 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. That's why they call it deuce to 7. Can't be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because that would be a straight. But an ace to 5, that would be a 6 because straights don't count. That's ace to 5 and deuce to 7. Clive says, what is the rarest chip ever produced for the WSOP main event? The rarest chip ever produced. Man, I would have said 500Ks, but I think they made millions for the last... Wow. Clive, I don't know if you could see, but the DW had it. What is the rarest chip ever produced? And he said Chip Reese. It's a pretty good answer. And pretty rare. I don't know if that's what you're going for, but that deserves points for creativity, for sure. I'm going to say the million. The 1 million chip. I mean, Chip Reese was a good guess. Yeah, I like that one too. Hint, under 10,000 ever produced? Under 10,000 chips? Chips. For ace to 5 triple, ace, deuce, 3, 4, 5 beats 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, an ace to 5 triple, ace, deuce, 3, 4, 5 is the best possible hand. Not only that, but an ace, deuce, 3, 4, 6 would beat a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a better 6. Oh, we have a special guest coming into the booth. Special guest. I like special guests. Two, 3, 4, 5 for Ray. Oh, that's... Danny had a 1, 2, 3. That's the best possible 3 card. Ray had a deuce, 3, 4, 5 Badoogie. That is a very good hand. I have a Stu Unger commemorative from Binions. They spelled his name wrong on it. Not a WSOP chip, though. Oh, Lord, they got Danny playing now. I'll have to play if he's playing. Yeah. Brent, come on in. Feel free to come play the tournament, too, buddy. I can't even find it via Google. Both are terrible. Chips. I'm not sure I fully understand the question. They made less than 10,000? 10,000's a lot of chips. I don't think I've had 10,000 in any chips. What's the lowest stakes for mixed games at this place? We do 4-8 games. We did 2-4 games once. But it's all about what the players who are in the building want to play. We'll run it pretty much as low as you want. Been out of town for 3 days, buying horses, tired today, tomorrow. Got to chase sports cards. Maybe Saturday. All right. Hope to see you here, buddy. Good luck to your horses. It was only used 1 year. They had a chip that they only used 1 year? Jake, the answer to your question is Chip Jet, and his wife is Karina. I know both of them personally. And I am big fans of both. Hope to see you in here, Brent. Hope to see all y'all in here. I'm being honest. We're going to miss this guarantee. So everyone come in and say hi. And then while you're here, buy into the tournament. Oh, I thought that would make it too easy. But now it's out. It was only used 1 year. It was only used 1 year. The 50K. Is it a 50K? 50. When they had their 50th anniversary. Something with 50. 55. No. Okay. Yeah, I give up. I don't know. What chip did they make? You stumped me, Clive. Poker trivia. The all-in chip. Oh, the year they had the all-in energy. Johnny Chan's drink, energy drink. God, I worked there that year. That was the worst energy drink. Only used in 2009. Yeah. I worked the World Series of Poker in 2009. I remember the all-in energy drink. It was... Yeah. Are these players being tested for COVID before the game? I don't see a lot of mass. Too many cases have accidentally rolled in. Yeah. Wow, there's a really good Badugi here. 3-5-6-7 for Henry. That hand's probably not going to get beat. Masks are optional in the state of Texas. We have our staff wearing them, but for players, they don't have to. Lots of vaccines rolling around. If you do come and play at Prime Social, and as we see a celebration dance there, you will be around people that have masks optional. So if that's a concern, as much as it breaks my heart, it's probably not the place for you to be playing until you are fully vaccinated or everyone else is. Henry, that's one funny dude. Love playing with him. Yeah. He's doing pretty good. Speaking of 2009, look at that. Jack Link's beef jerky. That was like a sponsor. Same year as the All In. See that? He's eating the Jack Links. I think that was a sponsor of the year of the All In. The All In chip. They made 10,000 of them? You said the rarest chip. I bet they've made less than 10,000 of the 1 million chips. Or the 500 chips. I'm going to say that my answer should be considered amongst the judges as correct. Should be considered. I would like to file an official appeal. 1 chip per person for that year. Oh, for like the starting stack? Okay. Female singers, let's go. Everyone got one and only one. Yeah, but I'll bet you they made less than 10,000 of some of the higher denomination chips that they don't put into play until the final table. The 500Ks, there's probably like less than 1,000 of them. Which celebrity shaved her head during a now infamous breakdown in 2007? Hit me, baby, one more time. I guess I only know my Britney Spears trivia. Everything else. Britney Spears. Wow, look at this Jimmy dance. Jimmy's having a good time. Eating it up. We got a special guest coming in. Special guest. Coming into the booth. Special guest. I know, you guys are like, but Justin, we want so much more of you. All right, I just tweeted out that we got a special guest coming. Special guest coming. Okay. Other states in disbelief right now. How is dude really eating with bare hands and playing poker at the same time while they barely have open casinos? Yeah, things are open and going in Texas. I guess I understand. We get made fun of for it. I get it. Maybe we should be. I don't know. But that's the way it is. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Okay, on the topic of pandemic, all right, Clive's got more. Who would have thought that you can have an entire category of just pandemic trivia? But Clive, he knows what he's doing. For which disease did the World Health Organization issue a global alert in 2003? For which disease did the World Health Organization issue a global alert in 2003? I'm looking away because someone's going to say it. I don't think it was the swine flu. Was it COVID-19? Was that 2003? It feels like it's been like 20 years. Ebola. I'm going to go with Ebola. Because we're playing Ace to 5 triple draw. Wrong decade. Heyo. We picked up some followers. SARS. The answer is SARS. Welcome, everyone joining us on the Twitch stream. We're playing Ace to 5 Triple Draw right now. 10-20 limit mix games here at Prime Social in Houston, Texas. In Houston, Texas. Playing Ace to 5, that means the aces are low. Straights and flushes don't count against you. This is 10-20 limit. If you look in the background over there, you can see that we are winding down our $300 buy-in, $100,000 guarantee prize pool tournament. 4 more flights, 2 more days worth of entries, Friday and Saturday at 12 and 5 o'clock. We're currently coming up about $63,000 short on that. As of right now, we still have the busiest flights. So, who is the special guest? Vegas J-Dub. Welcome. Happy to have you here. Special guest is on the way. I might have tweeted it too early, but they told me he was close. He or she. He and or her she. Here or she. They're on their way. Bear with us. They're coming. For those of you joining us, we have trivia night going on. Clive over on Facebook is asking trivia questions. Are you adding $63,000 to the prize pool? Yes. If the tournament ended right now, we would be adding $63,000 to the prize pool. If it ended right now. But it won't. But as you are well aware, Vegas J-Dub, there's always a possibility of just the entire everything shutting down. The entire state of Texas just freezing over. It's always possible. I saw it happen before. I saw it happen once. Just shut right down. Ace, deuce, 3, 5, 8. That's a winner. 3, 4, 6, 7 does not get there. Is the special guest Gabe Kaplan? I will stay up later if it's him. If you're going to keep watching, if it's Gabe Kaplan, then I have good news for you. It's Gabe Kaplan. Does anybody else have any guesses that'll keep them on the stream? Which future social media giant was launched in 2004? Yes, the DW. It's actually Taylor Swift. You caught me. Taylor Swift is on her way. Is there anybody else who would like to know who is coming? Which future social media giant was launched in 2004? I'm going to say MySpace. Because everyone's saying Facebook. I don't want that to be the answer. MySpace. Lots of guesses of Facebook in the chat, but I'm going to go with MySpace. Were you guys on MySpace? Did you have your top 8 friends? I don't know. I feel like snakes on a MySpace. We were talking earlier about snakes on a plane. That producer Josh was in here, and producer Josh couldn't watch that because he was like he wasn't very old. Let's put it that way. He was in like 5th grade. He was in 5th grade when Snakes on a Plane. Tom was my friend. Tom was my friend too. I thought the fact we were on Facebook would be a hint. No, I'm not changing, Clive. I'm sticking with it. It's MySpace. Even though it was probably before that. The answer is Facebook. Damn it. Okay. I'm going to need to go to the judges. I think Clive got that one wrong. Feels like it was definitely MySpace. Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree, Clive. I think it was MySpace. I think it was MySpace. I had Tenacious D as my song on there. The greatest song in the world. To the greatest song in the world. Oh. Yeah, it's just a tribute. I'm sure that's why everyone came to watch, so that they can hear me sing the greatest song in the world. Tribute. Never play some made-up card game with a mathematician. Nasty River. Victory Cruise. Welcome. Welcome, everybody, for joining us. We're playing some 1020 mixed games, because that's what we do here at Prime Social. Thursday night. Tomorrow night, if you like what you see here, you might just love what we're going to do tomorrow night. 5-10 No Limit Hold'em. Cash game. That game frequently gets a $20 and $40 straddle. Ends up higher than that, but that's going to be going on tomorrow, starting at 8 o'clock Central Time. Texas time. Texas. Ray has been cruise control. Up around 500 so far? I don't know. I think he started with about 1,000. How much does he have? I think he started with about $1,000. Posting chip count updates. Good part about this tournament, if you're the players, the flight today ended at 2,000, 4,000. So there's going to be lots of play when we come back on day 2. Speaking of day 2, this 100,000 that's back there, maybe you can't get out here and play it. Maybe you can't help save my job by avoiding this overlay. But what you can do is tune in here on Sunday night, probably around 8 or 9 o'clock. Now got pushed back a little bit. We're going to be at the final table. We're going to be doing some live commentary as they play for that $100,000 prize pool. You can You can come in here and watch. You want to see these players play for 100,000? You want to hear me talk about poker a little bit? We'll have some special guest in here. I don't know who it is. I don't even know if the special guest that I promised you is coming. I'm going to say yes, they are coming. Bear with us. How about cartoons? But Daisy sounds like some game you don't want to get dealt any ace. Wrong. You do want to ace in Badaisi, actually. In Badaisi, you're playing ace to 5 mixed with Badoogie. Badoogie, you want to get one of every suit. Badaisi is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the best hand. Straights and flushes don't count against you. So you do want to ace. Ace is the best card in Badaisi, actually. With AC in the name, the ace is good. Yep, that's correct. Without AC, it's bad. What tournament had the biggest overlay? You mean in my career? Which tournament did I have the biggest overlay? I'm the overlay king. I have a bit of a reputation. Is Cutter still in here? He'd be able to tell you. I remember there was a tournament. I don't want to say it because I'll probably say it wrong. Yeah, I remember a tournament that missed by like 1.5 million. 2.5. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I knew Cutter would know. 2.5 million. Seminole Hard Rock missed by 2.5 million. $2.5 million overlay. I heard when they missed by 2.5 million, Savage called them and said it was Justin's fault. Never worked at Seminole. Justin did it. It's pretty well accepted. No one ever doubts it. If you just say that it was Justin Hammer's fault, they'll likely just believe you. If there's an overlay and they say, what happened? What could have possibly gone wrong? You just say it was Justin Hammer's fault, and they'll say, okay, well, that makes sense. What was the guarantee? No wonder you aren't working there. Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised I'm even allowed in the building. If whoever was running that tournament said it was my fault. Was it 5 million? Was it 10 million? How bad did they miss? They reserve the right to change or cancel the event at any time. Yeah, you don't want to change a guarantee though. Biggest one I ever missed was by 100,000. 100,000. And I did not work for the Seminoles. I can tell you that much. I worked for people that very much like $100,000. Hammer, why didn't this game run when I was in town? I don't know. Did you ask for it to run? MCAL 12? I was on the list every day for a week. Yikes. When was that? 10 million was the guarantee in that tournament. That's what I thought. Week or two after your big MTT. Oh. I wasn't here for most of that time. Good night. Great job, Justin and Clive. Jake, hey, thank you for sticking around with us for so long. Appreciate having you here. Thanks for participating in our trivia. Appreciate having you here. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, tomorrow night we have 5-10 No Limit Texas Hold'em game going. It'll be on the stream. We got everyone in this game drawing 3. 1, 3, 3, and the 1 checks. Shall we wind down the trivia? Yeah, let's go, Clive. Let's hit me with your best shot. Greetings from Lincoln, Nebraska. Someday I will check out Houston. Pitaboo, thank you for watching. We appreciate having you here, and we would love to have you in Prime Social. When you do come, that t-shirt deal, it's good for you too. You mention my name, I will get you a shirt. You say, I said I would come from Lincoln, Nebraska, and you said you would beer me a shirt. Serena tried to get me to play the Friday game, but wife, kiddo, pokers. Wife and kiddo is greater than pokers. That's good. Serena. Her name is Serena, just in case you ever want to get on the list. Sirina. Serena at Prime Social TX. If you ever want to get on a list for a game. Oh, it's okay. She wouldn't mind. Just if you ever want to email her to get on this game or figure out when we're going to have this game going. But 10-20 mixed game on Thursdays. She was very friendly. She's one of the best in the biz. Deuce, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a good hand. Showing Jimmy. I will be there in 2 weeks. Something like that. Okay, you got it. You got it. We'll get this game going. You let me know when you're here, and I will get this game going for you. How about that? I am a fan of mixed games, believe it or not. Big fan.
A new follower.
Check it out. We got a follower, David Max. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate having you here. Thank you for joining us. Again, we are playing 10-20 limit mixed games. Winding down the tournament over there. $300 buy-in, 100,000 guaranteed prize pool. It's coming up short. It is not coming up roses. Is there a rebate or rake back losses for someone who don't know most of these games asking for a friend? If there was a rebate or rake back for players that didn't know these games, we would never be able to collect any money at all. Thank you for the follow, MCal12. MCal and David, we appreciate you joining us. Appreciate the follow. Okay, legit question. Will that overlay be paid? If you're talking about the overlay at Prime Social, yes. If it happens, I hope it goes over. Yes. If you've followed me around in my career, you will know that I have never put my name on a guarantee that was not paid, and I don't plan on doing it now. Never have, never will. It will be paid. I'm still hoping. I mean, I feel like we're drawing live at getting it. Yeah. Unfortunately, there were a lot of rumors spread about the AP story. It is not what you think. Then things like that happen, especially when new card rooms open and they want to try and hurt competitors. Those stories get worse and worse and worse the more that they are told. You should still love the rooms. The same great people. If you ever get a chance, ask AP himself. No need to hash that, but if you ask any of the players involved with it, including... Oh, I don't want to call them out. TS. Ask him if you ever see him. It's part of why some people play down the street, and all they ever tell me about is how miserable it is over there. Down the street, at the place that shall be unnamed. They're running a tournament right now where you make day 2 and you're not going to be in the money for another 4 hours. Charging 50% rake. But people still go there because there were rumors that were spread, and man, you gotta give them credit. They were good at that. All right, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. We will get this game going for you. You tell them when you get here. Hammer said the 10-20 limit game will go. And then someone will call me, or I'll be here and just do it, and then we'll get this game going for you. I don't see the rake being taken out. Is this a time rake game? The games in Texas, we don't rake. We don't take money out of the pot. It's against the law. It's against the law. Heads up for rolls. You got it. My roll versus yours, because that almost certainly gives me an edge, because I'll probably be getting 10,000 to 1 on my money. Seat rental is how it works here in Texas. You don't take rake out of the pot. You pay a certain amount to rent your seat to play poker. So everyone has players' cards. They load up money on it. And then it just ticks off their card as they play. So for this live stream game, they have them clocked in. It works a little bit different. But when you come to Prime Social and you play the cash games, you just put money on your card, and then it kind of works basically reverse from how a lot of the cards work elsewhere. It just ticks down. So you put 20 bucks on there, and then it ticks down. Cash games are 12 bucks an hour. These mixed games, Omaha, 6 bucks an hour. Bargain City. Bargainville. This is not the greatest tournament in the world. No. This is a tribute. My roll is whatever my wife and crypto blesses me with. Oh, if you crypto, then you got even more than 10,001. I mean, yeah. Definitely. Heads up for rolls then. I got $48 in a dream. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Not everybody. That was for MCal12. Justin, are you Wonder Boy or Nasty Man? Partial to KG, his guitar rolls. God, they are so good. Stud, high, low, 8 or better. We've come full circle. Look at this. Lucy with a 6-5-4 deuce, ace. 65 low. Gut shot to the straight draw. Bruce has 2 pair. 2 of his outs are right there in Lucy's hand. Sorry, you don't have to apologize. It's okay. Yeah, that's just how it works in Texas. That's the way we're able to play poker here. See, rambunctious in the background. I was wondering if you guys could hear that. Yeah, it is a little rambunctious in the background. Something's going on. 2, 3. Jimmy's stuck in the middle here. With a low, that's no good. With a low, that's a no-go. Yep, he's going to keep looking, but he's not going to find it. The seat rental is synonym for time charge, but the seat rental is typically per hour, and time charge is every dealer change. Yeah, except now most places use the Poker Atlas, and it just charges you for every second that you're there. David, what's your last name? What's my last name? My last name is Hammer. They call me the Hammer because that's my last name. Yeah, it counts up just like it would in Vegas when it like counts up. The longer you're there, it just counts up every second, every minute. Every hour, it does the same thing. It counts down. So it breaks all the way down. It's 12 bucks an hour, but it breaks all the way down to whatever that is per second. Be sure to check out the game. Check out of the game while walking. Only if you're picking up your chips and not using the seat anymore. If you are occupying the seat, then you are renting it. If you're walking like you're going home for the night, yeah, you're renting if you're occupying that seat, that means we can't have somebody else there, so. 2, 3, 4, 5 for Lucy. That's a beautiful hand. Bruce with 2 pair. Oh, that looks like Lucy hits a 5 and bets. That's a pair. Oh, that'll give her a wheel. And she's going to scoop. 2 pairs, no good. He gets the bad news. 1/3 of a penny per second. Is that what it is? I don't know. Could be. I've never done the math. Yep. Story checks out. You pay 1/3 of a penny per second while you're playing poker. Every 3 seconds, throw in another penny. Bargain City. Why play anywhere else? Look at this VPIP. Ray is down there at 32%. I wonder if there was even beer in that beer bottle that he was drinking. That is just the going rate. There are no state mandates or regulation when it comes to poker in Texas. The question was, is that state mandated or just the going rate? That's pretty standard in Texas, the $12. Some places that do a little more, some places that do a little less. But you get what you pay for. Don't forget it. Don't forget that. Oh, I missed it. Bruges LOL. Thank you for the follow. If you're still with us, appreciate the follow. Appreciate all y'all that's stuck around with us. That. Watch this game. Spend some time in the chat. Oh, Clive is back. Clive over on Facebook says, okay, guys, as some of you know, I run a free stock group for traders, both advanced and new. It is on WhatsApp for live trade. I've been trading for almost 5 decades and post all my trades live as they happen. No charge at all. We are about 100 traders who pool our knowledge to share information. PM me if interested. There is never a charge. There are no courses we sell. It's on WhatsApp. Clive does all of our trivia for us. He also does that for free. So I don't mind reading he also lets me do 1 ad per day in his group. That is the rule. So I will share that same courtesy for him here. If you want to be a part of Clive's trade group, stock trade group, Lucy with another wheel? Yeah, why not? Just back-to-back wheels? No problem. Yeah. Speed Jimmy with aces. Bruce with another 2 pair. Yeah. Yeah, Jimmy has a ace deuce 3 5 6 and Lucy has a wheelio. Nice life. Yeah. Nice life indeed. Yikes. By the way, we do not do crypto, Forex, or any unregulated markets. Except for Dogecoin, of course. Clive would. Of course, he's very heavy into Doge. He will let you know exactly which oil sectors to invest in, as well as which meme-based cryptocurrency to put all of your children's college fund into. Which, of course, the correct answer is Doge. The answer is Doge. Of course, Doge. Of course. Doge. The answer is always Doge. If you're headed to the moon anyway, stop by and pick up some Doge. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice, the Doge. Ace 5, Jack 8, all hearts. Lucy, just... Does she make just a regular flush, or is she going to end up with what is... Well, I'm so confused. What's happening here? Ace 3, 5, 8. She's like, oh, I can't make a wheel anymore? I guess I'm not going to bet here. Actually, Musk is going to put a wheel of cheese on the moon with a Doge symbol. Can you put the WhatsApp group in this chat? I want to follow. I don't know how to do that. Straight flush wheel, why not? Yeah, you're right. What is Clive's info for DN? Clive, you got some interested parties over on Twitch. Clive Hyen, H-E-Y-N. You can find him on Facebook. Shoot, okay, hold on. Okay. Dang it. I don't know how to do it. Nope. I'm trying, Clive. Trying to copy and paste, but it's not working. To copy that and put it into the Twitch. There's some people in Twitch that asked for that link from Clive. He's on Facebook. Alright, it's coming. People who asked for it, it's coming. It's coming. Alright, stud 8. What? Oh. He sent it to me in a DM. Oh, okay. Copy. Did you do it? Because I could do it. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Doge to the moon. This is not financial advice. Doge may not actually go to the moon. Doge may stop far short of the moon. Please invest wisely. So back to the Pace Picante. How long did I go off on Pace Picante the other night? I was talking about Pace Picante sauce for 15 minutes probably. And I stand by everything I said, by the way. I did, but I can't do the same bit twice in a row. One day, we hope to meet live for a trading floor after this pandemic. I agree. I wonder if my grandkids will believe the stories of this pandemic. VPIP. VPIP is actually a lot lower now than it was last week. Last week we had a few players over 60. And one that was over 70. Ain't nobody gonna cheat the hangman in my town. Okay. Okay. We're back. We're gonna end this at about midnight tonight, so stick with us. Coming down the stretch. They're wrapping up in the background the tournament for today. The potential overlay tournament. We'll tell you how much we're actually adding at the end, but currently we're $63,000 behind. Don't. Dirty John has. Justin, what have you learned from my trading group? Oh no, don't put me on the spot. I've learned that it's a bad time to buy weed products. I've learned that you should buy and sell AMC every day. That it's important to not have 2% in any individual stock. Diversify. Pot will be on the rise in the fall. So, stock prices for pot will be high in the fall. Ah, see what I did there? I learned the hard way, as all do. Yep, I learned a lot of things the hard way as well. Doing Badacy. We did go full circle. We went through every game in the mix. Lost my first mill in Enron. Dun 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 dun. All right, let's take a look at some of these hands here. Why not? The ace 3, 6, 9. Who's got a hand? Oh, the ace deuce 4, 5. Badoogie. Yeah, that's a pretty good hand. Chad checks. Yeah, that's a check raise type of place. King's no good, but the ace deuce 4, 5 is gonna win a high percentage of the time. Lost my first 38 seconds from 1 mil to 3K. That's what Clive said he did with Enron. Yikes. Ouch. I remember when I lost my first mil, it was very similar. You went 38 seconds. Mine went from 18 years old to 38 years old. And it's still ticking. Still ticking. Seven. Yeah, that's a good card. When you got a 5 Badoogie, find the old 7 ball. Got called by a 4. Ace 3, 4. 4 card? No, with a 9. Got called by a 9 with the ace 3, 4. Oh no, with a Badoogie. With a 9. 9, 9. Probably figured one of those was good. They were not. Appreciate having y'all with us. We've been watching some 10-20 mixed, 10-20 limit mixed games. That's what we've been doing over here. At Prime Social in Houston, Texas. 7801 Westheimer. If you're interested. Tomorrow night on the stream, 5-10 No Limit Hold'em Cash Game. With commentary by yours truly. I don't know what that was, but we got 2 flights tomorrow for this $300 100K guarantee at 12 o'clock and 5 o'clock. I know some of my favorites are going to be around here. Hope you'll join us. Come on in, mention my name. I will have producer Josh buy you a beer. That's a standing invitation. Standing invitation. For producer Josh to buy you a beer. A ghost in the machine if you want. 8 Badoogie for Bruce and Queen. Wow, the Queen is actually good. They're taking 1 and 1. Oh, Danny had 10 Badoogie and drew the last one. Jack. Chop it up. A 10. Jack and a 10. Yeah, the 8 Badoogie was good, and the 10 was good for the low, so they chop it up. Appreciate all the trivia support. We will be doing sports trivia soon. Sounds good. I like that. I like sports trivia as long as it's real sports, not like... Oh, I don't want to get myself in trouble. Whatever sports you got. Whatever sports you got. I will watch. Can we do space trivia? Can we do Space Jam trivia? Like what? Cricket. Hey, pickleball is a sport, okay? I don't think I would ever watch it, but I've played it, and it feels like I'm exercising. I don't know if I actually am, but it feels like it. Right? I can tell you that much. Like, what planet has the most heat? What planet has the most heat? I don't think it's the one you think it is. I think it's Venus. The most heat. That's the question he asked. What planet has the most heat? Yeah, heat. Jupiter? Mercury. Nope. everyone is guessing something different, so Venus. Venus was the correct answer. Oh, now we've got Pluto. Donate doggy. Or wait, no, am I saying that wrong? Danated? Do you all give... Oh, I think it might be a dad joke. Oh, is it Uranus? Are you going to say Uranus? I think he's going to say Uranus. Pluto. Pluto gives off the most heat? Pluto is not a planet. Nate Dogg. Oh, Nate Dogg. R.I.P. The sun. Matt says the sun. Is the sun the planet that gives off the most heat? I had this argument with my 9-year-old about whether or not the sun was a planet or not. Pluto has latent heat. Yeah, but it's not a planet, Michael. They kicked it out. It's like a dwarf or something like that. It's not cool, whatever it is. Spent a lot of time in school learning the sun is a star. Yeah, I know. Sun is a star. I was kidding, y'all. It is a dwarf, and there are 10,000 others. See, some of these things I get right sometimes. Surprise. Yes, I was also joking, Matt. Okay, one more. Michael Villarreal coming in with the trivia. For some reason, our followers or our viewers are dropping. We have all this space trivia. They're missing out on the best part. Come back, viewers. You don't have to go. We know the sun isn't a planet. Come back. Come back. Ace 4, 5, 7, 10. What astrological entity is considered to partake in cannibalism? Ray's got an ace, deuce, 3, 9, jack. No, it can't be right. Ace, deuce, 3, 6, 9. It would appear as though he's getting half the pot. Black hole. Sun, won't you come? Black hole is the answer to that question. Do y'all think extraterrestrial life has visited Earth? Yikes, we don't have that much time left. Oh, yeah. Guess we got it. I actually worked with some of the first pioneers on black holes. Wow, that's cool. The Nate Dog. Now I see it. Now I see it. Whoa. If anyone ever asks which kind of people are left at the very end of the live stream, I'm going to say the Smarties. The Smarties. Elon Musk is 100% alien. I'm with the Nate Dog. I think that is indisputable fact. Elon Musk is an alien. Dogecoin. Who's left at the end of the stream? Dogecoin. Who's left? I actually heard if there ever was like an actual nuclear holocaust, the only thing that would be left is cockroaches and Doge. Cockroaches and Dogecoin. Zuckerberg is a lizard. I don't know. Could be. Could be. Could be. Hope y'all join us tomorrow. Oh, that's the people that stick around. The ones that want to see us raid. We got a raid coming. We got a raid coming. We gotta pick like a 90s commercial to break down like we did with the paste picante sauce a couple nights ago. Because there were some doozies. Man, you don't even realize it until you just go down that rabbit hole. Like, even the raid, I started that raid when we were raid because that was like the raid commercial. That was what they did because like they had those cockroaches that were like, oh, we don't care. We don't care if you have poison. All your poison sucks. It's not going to kill us anyway. Who cares? And then they were like, oh yeah? Well, what if it's
A new follower.
Gagamba? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Happy to have you here. Raid? Plug it in, plug it in. Omaha High Low, Ace Ace Deuce 8 with a suit versus Ace 335. Nut low with a flush draw. That's a pretty good hand. Against a straight. 3 5s now. Not better than a straight. Ace Deuce will take the low. Harrison Ford can survive a nuclear blast. Lucy with the nut draw. Yeah, that was pretty nice. Lucy's having a nice little run of cards. The person most responsible for the most deaths on the planet. Omaha Hilo. This has got to be one of my favorite games. I do enjoy Omaha. Hilo 8 or better. Love whenever that's in the mix. I think y'all are talking about whoever is responsible for the most deaths. Last queen in the deck comes out straight and flush draw for Chad. Nut flush draw. Nut straight draw. Has a low draw. 5. Queen's full now. Yikes, but that also makes the nut flush. Queen's full versus nut flush. That's a scooper. Good night, Clive. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the trivia. We will see you on the next one. Appreciate you spending your time with us. Thank you for sharing your stock group. Wow, another set of aces. Ace, ace, 4, 9. Picks up a low draw. The open-ended straight is good hand. Ace. That's a pretty good card. Ace is full now. That does make a low for Chad. The people want to know. Do people want to know if we're going to raid? Producer Josh, are we going to raid? Is he playing poker? Okay, we're going to raid. We're going to raid Alex. But don't worry, he's not playing Time Zone. Good night, Clive from the DWB. Oh, wow. Got Annalisa coming in doing the high tech. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Although, I've been back here start to finish. Just saying. Michael Villarreal asked a question, are you the voice behind the Raid commercials? I get that a lot, actually. 3 or 4 times a day. No, I'm not. I trained them, obviously. I was teaching a Raid pronunciation class back in the late 80s where your VO work that was specific to pest repellent commercials. Pretty lucrative in the 80s, but then late 90s with the invention of pest control companies. Just the Raid VO work wasn't really there anymore, you know? 14 years before you were born. I had just built up my pest control voiceover company. I started it in 1984. Business was booming. Business was booming. Aaron Brockovich. The good gig if you can get it, I guess. It was a good gig, but you know, things happen. Things happen. Had to move on. No longer do Raid. I had to move on to producing Pace Peconic commercials. Yeah. Yeah, no, and after I lost my pest control voiceover company, I started doing groups where people would get together and simultaneously yell, New York City, get a rope. DJ sighting, that's right, that was DJ. You could have been here too, Cutter. All you had to do was work for free. Totally could have been here. Cutter's a total diva. Doesn't like to work for free. He would have never made it in the Raid VO industry. I don't even think I could have properly trained him to say New York City. The New York City meetup is, yeah. Things were good. The New York City meetup is. Luckily, made a solid investment. I sold all my New York City VO Raid money, and I invested heavily in MySpace. The day after Tom sold it. The day after Tom sold it, yeah. Invested early in Doge. You know, people who invested early in Doge, like, they're not doing too bad. If they invested way early. Good thing producer Josh is here, coming in just to throw stuff around. What's up, producer Josh?
How are we doing?
Good. Who are we rating tonight?
The one and only Alex Option.
Does he know that we're rating him?
He knows we have options and that we're choosing him.
Well, there's options when it comes to overlay. Hold on, this is what I like to do. I send him a
Is this the Jordan Cutter?
That is the Jordan Cutter.
Grey Poupon was pretty popular during that time too.
Oh man, I forgot. So obviously with all my wealth from the Raid VO.
But this is in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Early to late 80s. I was driving around. I was driving around in my Bentley, in the back seat. Obviously, I had a driver.
Standard.
Yeah. So it was just the craziest thing. I pull up next to a poor person, and I said, because I had crackers, but I didn't have any Grey Poupon. So I asked the person next to me, pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? And do you know what they said?
What did they say?
But of course. And I thought to myself, OMG, that would make an excellent Grey Poupon commercial. So I got my buddies together. We filmed it. It went, I know you weren't born yet, so you don't understand, but it went what you would call viral.
Okay.
It was a commercial that, commercials are the things when you were watching shows live and you didn't have the option to record them. Like if you wanted to see it, you had to just watch it. In between showing the show that you were watching, they would show these things called commercials. It was like advertisements for particular products, such as Grey Poupon, for instance. Cutter says you're too young for this.
Too young?
You should see the look he gave me, Cutter. He does not know the reference to the Grey Poupon commercial.
Mike says Corpus Christi. Yes, sir. That would be me. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Corpus. Grey Poupon. So, yeah. People drive around in Bentleys and they ask other people if they have Grey Poupon. Like,
okay.
Of course. Why would...
Yeah.
So I thought to myself, who hasn't been in this situation?
All right.
This is definitely something that we should put into a commercial. And so that's what I did. That's how I made my first million. DJ Jerry! God, Jerry, I have so much notes for you. I keep getting swamped every day. I have them sitting right here in front of me. Producer Josh can verify. They're right here. I need him to fix this for me.
Oh.
Yeah. Looks good, right?
It does. Looks a little crumbled up, but...
Oh, because I've been carrying it around, getting ready to send him messages, but...
Oh, okay.
It's tough.
Trust me. I know. Justin never answers my calls. I'm actually surprised he's answering your Twitch chat.
Hey.
Busy man, he is. Very busy.
I don't think that's true. I think I do answer your calls if I need something.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think that's fair.
We got Queen, 8-7 deuce. I'm willing to bet Ray... Never mind.
What are you willing to bet he does?
Nothing.
What are you going to say?
I'm willing to bet Bruce is going to play this hand.
Chucks it in the muck. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, Chad just gets dealt a wheel. It's unfortunate that we're playing deuce 7, not ace 5 for him.
Yeah, it's still pretty good hand.
Yeah, pretty solid. Hoping to draw the 7. He does not want a 6. A 6 would be detrimental to his hand here.
Yeah, playing open-enders is generally ill-advised, but if you're going to play 1, that's the one to play.
He did draw a 10. That's not bad.
It's 10 perfect.
Do you pat with 10 perfect?
Heads up, yeah.
Oh, he doesn't. He draws. He's going to draw. I'm going to try to improve his 10 perfect.
You can really only get a 9-8-7.
Oh my god. Wow, look at that. Bruce has 9-8-6. Wow. Probably a bet raise. Oh no, he just calls.
Pat.
Pat. One
You're
more
hoping...
betting. What? Chad checks?
9 isn't that good.
Yeah, but I mean...
When the other guy pats...
But it went check.
He was first. What do you do when you bet and get raised with the 9 perfect? Are you calling? Hey, let's hope the other players are watching Twitch. I totally saw that dude in the vest. Whole cards. Oh, they're on a 30-minute delay, Jerry. It's okay.
Yeah.
They're on a 30-minute delay. This all happened in the past. 30 minutes ago.
So we see Danny deciding what seat he would like to play. He changed it 3 times on me. I entered his name in the seat he was moving to. Then he said no, so I moved him back. and then he decided he wanted to go back to his original seat again. So
The struggle. You know, I thought I had it rough as a Raid voiceover production
Yeah.
studio
you
manager
tried being a
in
pushpin
the
producer.
80s. In the 80s. You were in Houston on Sunday? WTF? DJ was here? Didn't come say hi? DJ. I'm calling him DJ. DJ Jerry. Oh, for a layover. Okay, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
I feel like Houston's not a great place to have a layover.
Why not?
There's no slot machines.
Did you know most places in the country don't have slot machines?
Yeah,
where
but
there's a
I feel like
layover?
most layovers happen in Vegas, right?
I would be willing to bet that most layovers do not happen in Vegas.
Oh, okay. Well, I've flown on a plane once in my adult life, so I didn't know too much. And I did not have a layover in Vegas because
You've never been
I
to
had
Vegas.
a direct flight. And I've never been to Vegas. I have not.
Yeah.
True story. My wife just asked me to go with her, though, literally last night.
Josh
And I had to say no.
said, I can't wait to fly on an aeroplane. On the aeroplane? Where did you go on the aeroplane?
ICT Airport? Can you guess where that's at?
Canada.
No.
The Ukraine.
No.
South America.
No. It was north of here, I'll tell you that much.
Ice cream, Denaro. Whoa. My daddy's birthday is July. Okay, it's north of here?
Yeah.
Florida.
Where did you must have went to school in California, right?
Connor. My daddy's birthday is in July.
What's that actor's name? What's his name? I can't remember. He
Nick
also plays in-
Cage?
No. He doesn't. Does he say that? Nick Cage says that in the movie?
Oh, you're talking about John Malkovich.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ice cream, Denaro. Oh, yeah, I remember. Nicolas Cage. Denaro, ice cream. Hey, stick around with us. We are going to...
Raid? Nope,
You
not good
would-
enough.
You would have never graduated Raid voiceover school.
Are you considering opening back up? I would really enjoy class. Under you
I mean,
to
I do
learn.
get asked that 10 to 15 times a day.
Oh,
But
we see Lucy here with a 87. Pretty decent.
that bet's a little goosey.
Uh,
Lucy? Lucy Goosey?
I'll tell you what, Danny has been giving us a hard time. He just didn't want us to see his cards most of the night. He,
We can see him here.
yeah, now we can't. As soon as I say that, of course.
Can I let Alex know that we're about to raid him?
Yeah, that would just ruin the surprise.
Is it a surprise?
I mean, most raids are. The guy who we raided last night was very surprised.
Oh, yeah.
He was
That is-
pretty excited about it.
I did see that. Hold on. I think he's kind of used to it now. Oh, but we got to do it. We got to do it soon so that I can see him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think it's a good time to wrap it up.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. He goes on break in 1 minute. We can't. We got to wait. ACR breaks at 11:55.
55. Okay, WTF is a raid. Hey, Mike, if you want to come over to Twitch, you can raid with us. We raid. We're
But
raiders.
we got one more. We're gonna do one round of Raz here,
Oh, yeah?
and then we're gonna end the stream anyway. So.
Oh, okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like Raz.
Yeah.
Raid is when you go into another streamer and you
Bring all of your viewers with you.
yeah.
Go over there. Jump in. Say hi. Give the man a follow if you haven't already.
It's a way to like
Yeah, it grows his community, helps our community. It's just great for everybody. Justin, why did your mic mute there?
French fries, bro. French fries.
I see.
Most people would cover their partner while they were eating, so that. That's normally what you do.
I didn't realize we were partners.
Now you understand why.
What does Danny have here? Let's see, I think I'm typing his cards in right now. Looks like they're. What did Danny win there with? A 10-8. He won with a 10-8. Oh wow, 10-8-6-3-2 versus 10-8.
It's a deuce, for the love of God.
Oh my God,
A deuce.
fair enough. Fair enough.
What did you say? 55.
Are you ready for this razzle dazzle action?
Razzle dazzle.
Have you let our viewers know what the game of Raz is?
Raz
For those
is
who
a
don't know?
stud game. You're trying to make the lowest 5 cards.
Oh, so
I like to distinguish between the worst hand and the lowest 5 cards.
Yeah.
It makes it easier.
Well,
so-
because the lowest 5 cards would technically be a straight.
No, straights don't count against you. The worst 5.
Right, but I'm saying like in regular poker, like that'd be the worst hand, but like also.
No, look, like the pips. All that matters is the pips. The pips. Deuce. That's right. There are no 2s in poker. He's got a 2.
Outer.
He's
got
got
a 2 outer.
He's got a queen. Queen 6 9 2. Queen 6 9 2.
All right, so is it advisable to play King Jack 8-3 instead? Would you advise that?
Well, if you're looking at the up cards, if you're gonna play King Jack 8-3, his up cards are still good.
Jack 10-3? Yeah, that's pretty solid.
No, I mean they're still good in regards to Chad. When it was Jack 3 versus Queen 6, so you could still tell the story. But now the 10 is a terrible card because
And Chad picks up a deuce.
Deuce is a terrible card for him, but it looks like a good card, so it's a
Right.
good card for Chad to bet. Because Danny should really not be continuing as he continues.
No, pretty standard stuff.
Oh no, he folded. Okay.
I
Pretty standard.
saw Danny earlier play Badesi hand, and he drew 4 cards.
It's been known to happen from time to time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm playing, I'm just playing against people, and then I just like to surprise the dealer. I throw 4 cards in, and I say, "Raid!"
Matt Harlan wants to know who is the villain in this game. Well, you've probably been watching it, well, theoretically, the exact amount of time I've been watching it, but you've been commentating on it. I've just been pushing buttons. Who would you say is the villain in this game, if there had to be one?
Wow, you went with the whole I'm going to answer your question with a question approach. That's why producer Josh produces,
Yikes.
and the VO Raid talent does
I'm just trying to get this man's
the commentary.
question answered.
Lucy I don't know if Lucy's been the villain.
She has been pretty loose with her play, but
You can't take my dad jokes. You have to do your own dad jokes.
okay.
If you ever want to get out of the push-pin business, you have to come up with your own dad jokes.
I've just accepted it at this point. Well, let's give Matt an answer here. I'm going to go ahead and say Danny is the villain in this game.
I think Ray is the villain.
Ray could also be the villain.
Ray, see, it feels like he's not even playing that many hands, but he just always gets there.
He does. The hands he does choose to play, he
Yeah.
just instantly makes the nuts.
Jimmy!
White chocolate.
Why chocolate in the house? We're about to raid, Jimmy. The night's almost over.
It is. So we can raid, I wonder how many hands we have left. After this one, we've got 2 hands. We'll raid after 2 more hands. Chad showing a ace-3. That's pretty good. With especially when you have a deuce and a 7 in the hole to go with it. That's a pretty strong hand in the game of Raz.
That is solid analysis, producer Josh. Solid.
That jack is not the most dandy card he could have drawn.
It is not the most dandy card. Look at that. Deuce 4 6 8. You're going to play a jack. That's a pretty good run out.
I would say.
Was that a raise?
I think it was.
I think that was a
was-
raise.
yeah.
Oh, this is what happens whenever somebody
Chad
raises.
made it 60.
and they
Bruce
have to
calls.
be.
Yes.
They have to
Wow.
be behind. All right, this is whoever's going to catch the best card. He pairs the jack. So now it's a 10.
9.
Made a 9.
What is
Ace,
Chad's-
deuce,
He hasn't
3.
put his card on the reader yet.
4. No, I think he got a 4. I think he hit perfect. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
74. That's probably going to do it.
That was a good raise. Chad has 713.
Justin, out of all of these games, what would you say is your favorite to play? Out of only the games that we're playing here.
I think Raz is my favorite,
Raz?
actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Raz? I think Raz is like the most boring one in the lineup.
Yeah, but you know what I figured out? There's this weird connection in life. The people that like Raz are also the people that like black licorice things.
I love black licorice. I don't mind Raz, but it's
Wow.
definitely, I wouldn't label it my favorite.
Hey, if I could ever get a room full of people who could better shit on a point than all of you guys, I don't think it's ever been done in history. So, thank you. As, like, I make a point and you all just come in and take a big old dump right on top of it. Like, thank you. Anybody else? Hey, can you go see if there's someone standing right by the door that also would like to come in and dump all over my point?
Wow, Chad was the bring in with the 10 here.
Feel free to take a load off.
Danny immediately pairs up with his 4.
How's that guy in the suit doing? Oh, is he supposed to be working?
He hasn't played yet.
Hmm.
Have y'all played Chicago? Yeah, absolutely.
Sure. High spade in the hole gets half the pot.
There's another variant where the lowest spade gets half the ball.
No, there's not.
I've definitely played it before. If you
No,
can imagine
you
it, there's a
haven't.
variant. I promise.
No, you haven't.
People create new games every day, Justin.
No, they don't.
They really do.
No.
I mean, all of these games had to have been created at some point.
Agree to disagree.
No, they weren't created at some point or another. All of these games.
Games should have rules, structure.
Oh, okay.
High spade in the hole wins half the pot. He said it right there.
Well, I mean, I understand that. I'm just saying I have played a variant where the low spade does.
I have a game that I play where the
Jimmy says he has to. See, I got some ammo. I got some backup.
I played a game where 2 pair beats 4 of a kind. It was really cool. Me and my buddies played it. It was called
Badoogie? Right? Badoogie, 2 pair would beat 4 of a kind of Badoogie.
Justin is doing his best Michael Scott. That's probably the best compliment I've ever gotten in this.
What, isn't that correct though? Wouldn't 2 pair beat 4 of a kind in Badoogie? So like that's a statement. Like you kind of just
2 pair beat. I don't know. Feels like a stretch.
like 8-8 deuce deuce versus queen 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 queen.
I'm familiar.
8-8 deuce deuce
I'm
wins. Right?
familiar with both 2 pair and 4 of a
Oh, I
kind.
was just asking. All right, this is going to be our last hand of Raz here, and it's also going to be our last hand of the stream. We are going to hop on over to the one and only Alex Optional. Thank you all for joining us so much. Please excuse the background noise. I think we have a sick dog in the booth. We are going to be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. sharp with some 5-10 no limit hold'em.
Whoa, you know what else you could do tomorrow? At 12 o'clock and at 5 o'clock, we have a $300 buy-in, 100,000 guaranteed tournament. Registration's open for 3.5 hours for each of those flights. We are currently about $63,000 short of that guarantee with 4 flights to go. So I imagine we'll
Don't say the word.
No, we might overlay. We might overlay.
Well, that would be the first time in your career anything like that's ever happened, though, right?
It's been a pleasure working with y'all. We'll see you at the next gig. If you know anyone hiring, I am available for work. Come Monday morning. My rate jokes only get me so far. Once you start asking them to write, once they say nope, sorry, we need one more 0 on that. All right, hold on. We didn't do the goodbye.
Oh, we have time. We gotta wait 10 seconds and then some more seconds after that, anyways.
Okay. For producer Josh and Prime Social, this is Justin Hammer saying good night, y'all.
All right, one last thing before we sign off, guys. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 8 p.m.,
He
510,
gone.
No Limit Hold'em.
He gone.
Be here or be square.
He gone.
Good
No,
night. Thank you so much.
That's not the phrase.
Let's go say hi to our good buddy,
He gone.
Alex Option.
He gone. Hey.